Everyone. It's the worst.
Even if you see the old school class photos,
Yeah.
like even the teachers sit like
Teachers sit like this. We always like. But the thing is, that was the whole conundrum, right? Like when we were in the 90s and 2000.
Ooh, conundrum, guys. Someone's preparing for GRE here. Comedy is not working out.
I'm going to New York, guys.
Yeah.
And the whole point I was trying to make was, fuck, man, it threw me off.
Yeah, sorry. Conundrum, you threw me off, dude. What the fuck?
Okay. The trend.
Yeah. No.
The trend is a better word. Fine. You know what? It's okay. Trend. In the 90s was that parents would never, you should not smile for a photograph.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. Now I think we are the first generation that changed that trend. It's like, no, you can do this, you can do this.
No, that's because we had a lot of trial and errors to figure out what makes us look nice or cool.
Yeah.
They had 36 photos.
That's it.
Yeah, that also.
The magic number 36.
Also, the first photo you took could be in January, and the last 36 photo you take can be 5 years from now.
Yes.
The person who was there in the first photo is probably not even alive. But I remember I went to my college, school farewell, and I had 36 photos to capture all the 12 years of bullying, you know?
Oh, really? Like, oh, fuck, nice. It was just that too much of pressure, right? It was like every photo had to be, like, you have to believe that you're a good photographer because you can't even check the photo.
Yeah, you just hope that you got the moment.
Now you just like wait like after 1 month when you go to the photo flash or whatever, they go like, oh, this is the photo that you fucked up.
Yeah.
You know that, have you ever had that moment when you take a photo, you don't know shit, but when the print comes out, you realize that like half of your finger is in half of the
finger. My dad famously cut everyone's neck off.
Oh, that was the most number one mistake.
We had that Groh Pravesham, right? The housewarming for the new thing. So the tradition is you bring a cow from nearby Tabela. So the guy...
And you feed the cow, do the puja and you feed the cow.
You feed the cow. So this that moment had to be captured, the cow entering the house, because that's like the Mangal Sutra of the house, right?
Oh my God.
So the guy, obviously there is a handler for
it's like the chief guest, dude. It's like, you know, the ribbon cutting.
The chief guest, who comes with its own security, right? The handler.
Correct.
So the handler doesn't give a fuck about the decorum of the function, right?
Yes.
You are dressed in veshti and white shirt and whatever. But this guy is wearing...
Then you see this really like out of place guy with banyan and kaili.
Banyan, and he's wearing that patapati underwear.
Oh.
That giant stripes.
For him it's beachwear.
Yeah. So my dad perfectly captured his underwear, and even the cow is half cut from here. You can't see the thing.
This is like a forensics report, you know, when you're supposed to look at the photo and study it. Like, why? What is the Kavi? What is he trying to say?
Dude, a urologist, if a urologist saw that photo, could find out the rashes in his dick.
Oh my God, Jesus, that's how good the photographer
was. Yeah,
that's the whole idea. And because the thing was, you know what our parents made the mistake was, because they had to look into that hole, right?
Yeah.
Before taking the
viewfinder.
The viewfinder. And and it had that red edges at the red color edges. But the problem was, like, parents would not know. They would take the whole screen.
Yeah.
They would not respect the edge drawn by the company. They're like, I don't know why this is.
And also, maybe kids of this generation don't realize the viewfinder, the photo was flat. The viewfinder was curved. Yeah, so you don't quite know which one will get
and you would be like, oh, it's covering the whole thing, so might as well gonna come. So you would see that everyone's head was above that red line.
Yeah.
That little bit. So he's like, it's coming in the frame.
Yeah.
And then when you get the photos for the first time, you're like, no, bro, it has to come under the red.
And the thing is, if you're shooting like a function, right, even if you have extra camera rolls, it's not like you finish it and then you remove it and you put it, because you can't expose it to light. So it has to be perfectly wound. Later, that semi-automatic first you have to manually wind the
whole
film.
thing, remove it, and then put the new one. And then like this thing, you have to pull it and set it up.
You have to pull it and just enough has to go inside.
It's like the only closest that we have come to doing that right now is changing the batteries.
Yes.
Like when you put it inside, that's the closest we come to now.
Other than that...
And also, camera privileges were a big deal. If you had the camera of the family, I think that means you were the most responsible one in the family.
Correct. And
mostly would be the dad.
And you were the one who would control. I'm like, nahi, iska nahi chahiye.
Yeah. You are the one who decides which memory is important. You're like this memory gatekeeper. Nah, you don't get to be there.
That person didn't give a fuck.
Daddy, look, I caught a flower. Like, fuck that shit.
What flower? By the time you catch the flower, the light will go. Fuck off.
Yeah, I need it for the trip that you're planning next month. This cannot be an affordable memory.
And you know how now when it's like sun is about to set, you capture the, what do you call it? The twilight. The golden hour.
Golden hour, yeah.
Golden hour was horrible on film.
Yes.
Because it felt like you were capturing solar eclipse.
Yeah. I think it was more like nobody knew how to take, because even, I don't know if you understand this whole thing. This is how stupid we were when we were growing up, that none of us had any camera etiquettes and lighting etiquettes.
No.
So like, if this is what my dad would definitely make us do, okay? If the sunlight is here, he would make us facing this side. We come from... And
you get a halo behind you. Yeah.
And also, with like all due respect, I'm a South Indian family, so I'm like South Indian color, I'm dark. And you make me stand, I'd fucking look like one. You know?
You can at least blame, right? Then like the sun was behind.
Nobody's asking questions. They're just laughing and walking off. You look at those photos, it looks like those, there's a halo coming, but it's like the guy you cannot see. And then you have to convince the people, no, it's me in the photograph. Because the thing is, our parents were so stupid that like if the light is here, you go stand here. Not like you come and stand on the opposite side.
This is all smartphone. After smartphone, people have
trial and error. You're like, oh fuck, I'll just delete the photograph. Why don't you come here?
And the top angle, bottom angle, no one gave a fuck.
Nobody. You never saw a digicam like this.
And you
didn't take a photo of digicam like.
And no one took the film camera and sat down and clicked. No. You stand however you are.
My funniest image of that was like that the holder that attached to it. You know, which you'll put it inside the hand. Like those cameras it'll be always like the more careful families. They'll have one holder. And you could tell which family is rich because they won't have that extra. The holder thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? The ribbon.
The ribbon that goes into your hand.
Which makes sure it doesn't fall.
It's like a wristband.
Kind of like a wristband. And that's when you're like, because in the 90s, we were all used to like a lot of protective layers.
I mean, the cameras used to have that Velcro pouch.
It used to have.
You said no, the finger used to come. That was because with the other hand, you were holding the pouch.
Yes, you're holding the pouch. That's why you didn't know. Oh, how many mistakes we used to make because of that, Oh, nice little memory. Because I remember me and my parents used to go on a lot of trips, but not like, it's like all army funded trips. Like, when this big green color bus will come and you'll be holding like fucking on goats. You have to get in. And it was like every trip was like that main guy will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That count had to be done before you exit.
You stopped for chai and you got on here to ensure that everyone...
There was a number.
It was like a flight manifesto for the middle class people.
It's like the final abort. Oh, ready to take off?
Final boarding call for the Rattam family. Final boarding call.
So it was like that. So every army trip we went like all the friends, all the children will be together, all the parents will be together. It was just like
all the children would take the back seats and play dum shots. One cool uncle would be like, hey, have rasna, don't worry.
Yes, correct. All the aunties would just make all the food together and it was like
one motion sickness kid would puke out of the window.
100%. One kid had to shit.
One kid had to shit.
Definitely. Like the whole bus had to wait for that kid to finish shitting.
Someone opened the chips packet and everything went fly.
Like a lot of memories.
All the Coke bottles were shaken up the moment you opened it.
But no. Coke bottles were not shaken up because army trips, right? Dads were like very... All the nuisance happened when we went to school trips.
Correct. When the
parents were there, dude. Best behavior. Because like I remember once my dad slapped me because I had unbuttoned the first shirt of my like...
Oh shit.
We are in Rajasthan. It's fucking hot. And I didn't know. I didn't unbutton it. I was running around and one button just came off. My dad party slap. Why is that? Who do you think you are? What rowdy you are? And I'm like, no. And I no questions asked. Nobody like, it's like that Bilber says that roles were defined. My mom didn't get up and be like, how could you talk to my son
and
like
my dad without looking up just took a glass of milk and threw it on my kid.
So like, it's like that. Okay, so everybody rolls. My dad just slapped and he went away with his business. And I get right to my mother. She's like, then why did you leave your shirt button open? You should not do that in the future. Now you know. And I'm like, wow. Once I got hit, now it's this passive aggressive bullshit.
Like even if my dad was eating and with a sambar rice hand he hit me, all my mom would do is clean out the rice from the face.
Don't waste them.
Don't waste them.
No, it was damn funny. Like when we were growing up, there was no like guilty feeling to beating the shit out of your kids.
Not at all. And when you got hit, you never thought your parents didn't love you. You thought your parents were, you made your parents angry.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is the whole truth about like today's kids being on the edges, because I think they just spent, like they spend too much time at home.
Yeah, when you've not been bashed by your dad with the belt, food, with the, my mom has hit me with jadu, my dad has hit me with his boots.
Yeah.
My Sanskrit teacher, because I was laughing after failing, hit me with his DM boot.
Oh,
and then
Sanskrit teacher.
Yeah, pushed me outside the class, and I was still laughing.
Oh my god!
Because I found my friend who was also in punishment.
Oh my god!
So we were just laughing. I'm like, kuch zyada laga nahi mere ko. Then one boot came flying on my face, hit my shoulder like that.
Oh yeah. No, all our teachers.
Because you don't get hit like these. These kids go to the corporate world, and when the manager yells, they say this is a very toxic work environment. I'm like, this is jujupi.
Yeah, he's just, dude. He's not hitting you. That's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
If you do, that's my takeaway from it. If your manager doesn't slap you, I think he's a good manager.
Yeah, he's excellent.
If he doesn't twist your arm, put you on the table, why was that report not submitted? Why that report wasn't submitted? I think.
Don't you understand deadlines, you bitch?
Yeah. The other thing, like all that childhood growing up, the bus is the best behavior. Always have to be best. It's just that the dads left. I think the more mischievous we were because of the treatment that dads gave. Because army dads, they would hit at a whim.
Yeah. I mean, 4% inflation goes up, they hit you.
Yeah,
because
there was just one kid in my entire colony whose dad won't hit him because he was this mature guy. All of us used to call him gay.
Oh.
That was just his dad would be like, no, we can teach kids to behave even without hitting them, and you would call him gay.
Yeah, but
how could you come to school whole year with no bruises? That's just unacceptable behavior. Teachers used to beat the shit out of me. My dad used to beat my mom. That's the thing. No, that's when your dad beat you, and when your mom hit you, it was funny.
Yeah, because
I would fake cry when my mom would hit me.
Yeah, did you feel like your mom slightly held back while hitting you?
Mom would always hold back. Like mom had this stick, okay, I will never break. It was like one thick bamboo stick, which she used in the kitchen. Now she would hit with that, it'll hurt. No denying, not hurt.
Yeah.
But come on, I just played like Real Madrid. Now I'm playing one. Like, it's
like you're playing East Bengal Division 3.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna do shit, man. Calm down. It's like that's exactly what I said. Like how Usman Khwaja, like after Bumrah, he went to Sri Lanka, he scored 300 runs. It's the same shit. Like nothing used to faze me. And then my mother figured that out. Then she knew. Then she went for the pressure points.
Oh,
she realized strength is not my this thing. So, dude, the
inner thigh pinch.
Inner thigh pinch.
For me, knuckles as
well. My mother never went there. My mother just put me on the bed, fucking one. Twist it, and then one red mark will come over here. Like the maximum was there was a blood clot. And the inner thighs is the most fair one. Yeah. Because of the sweat you're walking. That's the fairest and no hair. So I could see the blood clot because it was just no hair.
Yeah.
And otherwise, if you had done it here or anywhere, I couldn't have seen the blood clot.
That's why today, if you make me wax, I'll be like, hey, this is my mom hitting. This is when I missed a board mass.
Yeah. Oh, my mom is funny, dude, because I remember when I reached 10th and all 11th, she started doing to this beautician classes, army welfare shit and all. And she didn't have a client. So I was technically her client. She had done threading on me, on my cheek. Dude, one of the most painful things.
Yeah, threading is very painful. And the way they just put that knot.
They do it over here. They keep doing it until the hair goes. And you just say like, and I think imagine 10th standard. It's like I have barely any hair. It's not even started yet, 9th or 10th. And I have to deal with this. I was like, why do I have hair? Why? Yeah. She would just make me sit down and do kind of stuff like that.
At that point, if you had bruises in your school, you'd just be like, no, dad hit me. Yeah. Dad hit me, dad.
When was the last time your dad hit you though?
Long time, dude. Maybe 9th standard.
9th? Oh, fuck. I beat you. Worst year of college.
Because after that, instead of... My parents realized that now... my dad had arthritis. So after a point, he couldn't like...
Hit you.
Yeah. Like he could never be a Nazi after a point. Yeah, his hands wouldn't go up. So instead of hating you hard, my mom and dad started hating me in front of people I would be ashamed of.
Ooh, like mind games.
Yeah. If like my friend came home, my mom would slightly hit me. It's not the pain here.
It's the getting hit in front of your friend.
Yeah, it's the pain here.
Oh, Dil Ka Dard.
And I can hear my friend going
Oh, like that. And that
and I know tomorrow in school he'll be like, "Gaan phada iska." Fourth, fifth iteration of the story.
It's the insult rather than the pain.
Yeah.
Got it.
They figured it out really
Mine
well.
was, I think, the last time I got hit properly was, I think, after 12th holidays. Is that when I got like, I was not preparing for entrance exam or something like that, when my dad fucking beat the shit out of me.
So you took a year off to prepare for entrance?
I didn't take a year off. I didn't get any college. So, like, I was forced into taking a year off. My dad is like, I'm not paying donation, figure it out. So I had to take.
That was almost my case. And I finally, I said, okay, fuck engineering. And I didn't want to pay my dad to pay donation because I knew the house circumstance. So I took a BSc course, BSc in computer science. It was called BCS. And sports quota, that too.
Bro, I went to the same journey, bro. It's like kind of surprising. So I went to Joseph's instead of BCS.
I went to Ferguson. Dude, another Christian name. Very nice.
So I went to Joseph's and they said like sports quota football player. And I wanted BCA, Bachelor of Computer Application, because that might have job application later, they were telling. And I was like, okay. And my dad was like, really, do you want to do BCA? After everything I went and searched, I went to the college, I spoke to them. They're like, okay, this can be done. Your marks are decent in college and you're a football player also. We'll try to weave you into something like that. And then my dad just came on the last day, is like, no, stay one more year, do engineering. Or get into medicine. My dad like had that level of hope. Like
I got medicine into me by that time.
It was damn like surprising that they thought that I'm capable of doing MBBS.
My parents always knew that engineering is also a stretch. They knew that. See, I knew I was technically smart. I was technically oriented. I liked it. But didn't get marks because
it's like, it's not about like, exactly, I was also decent at studying. It's not like I used to fail everything.
The entrance exam concept, it was very hard for me to sit down and write because there was no fear like the boards. Boards you could still study, and entrance exam you go in, like, at least when you're giving board exams, people sitting next to you are judging you if you're not writing.
Entrance exam is like the Olympics. It's more about the pressure. It's not the fact that you can run fast.
Correct.
It's like, can you do it and 10,000 people in front of your face shouting at you? That's what entrance exam was.
Once entrance exam is done, after the results come and once your friends get into it, that's when you realize you didn't do well. But in school you immediately knew.
You know why I think? Why we didn't take entrance exam seriously? Because we went in civil clothes. Anything you do in civil clothes, I don't respect it.
11th, 12th you wore uniform.
I gave it, right?
Yeah, same.
So I wrote my 10th and 12th boards in my uniform. That's why I took it seriously. If you want to send me, I'm not going to take it seriously. I think that's my theory. I'm going to stick with it.
And the thing was, when I had given my entrance exam, the format had changed the year I was giving entrance exam.
Oh, really? Like how?
So like the points became 200 points, 200 marks. Before that it was some 350
as opposed to
or something.
350. Oh, they reduced.
And they made it 200, and it was 100 maths, 50 chemistry, 50 physics. And so something like that. And you had to get at least, individually you had to get at least 50% in physics, chemistry and maths. And your overall score will be used for your ranking.
Got it.
So
minimum passing, and also only if you do this you get eligible to get
if you don't pass then you have to go to Polytechnic.
Got it.
So Polytechnic all tier 3, tier 2
is the unreserved compartments of education.
After doing 3 years of Polytechnic, you can go to second year of engineering. So insulting that.
That's the only time where you enter in second year, but you get treated like a first year student. You don't get
because in second year, what happens is
they get only respect for lab because they have done labs in 3 years of Polytechnic. So when you come to second year of engineering, they get respect in lab because, like, bro, it'll be easy for him, and it is.
Because they do more connections. Because honestly, I don't mean any disrespect, but Polytechnic in India was created with the idea that chale yaar,
it's like the community college equivalent of India.
Exactly. Refrigerator repair karna seekh jayega, electrician ban jayega.
Guys, we love you. I mean, some of my friends are Polytechnic.
Dude, I can't insult it. I was 2 marks away from being in Polytechnic.
Exactly. No, and also the fair reason, and we know Polytechnic students are more qualified because every engineering, once they came, they surprisingly got better marks.
Because they've actually studied it.
They did lab. They were like applying.
And the thing is, you know this, right? When first year engineering, if you fail, then until you pass the exams, you're at home. It's not like you go, it's not like 10th standard where next year you come back to school again.
Correct.
If you fail. Right? So these guys, whoever failed in first year, is giving exam in their off year from home.
Correct, yes.
Right? So when you go to second year is when you start meeting the veterans.
Yes.
The polytechnic guys.
Yes.
The 2 years.
Yeah,
failure.
it's like the proper ones you come and see, like, okay, this is where the game begins.
Yeah.
You know? because also like in engineering first year, you're studying like subjects that are not, you're not going to study.
Yeah, basic electrical,
chemistry. You're studying
physics,
like fucking basic
Maths 1, Maths 2.
M1, M2. But at least M1, M2, if you're a mother branch, you'll use it. Like, you know, at least I was civil, so we used it. But like chemistry, nothing. Like, I don't care about the titration.
Yeah.
I don't care when the color changes.
Titration,
I don't. Like, yeah, and we used to wait for that bloody color to change. Like fucking praying to God. Yeah. And you'll see one toppers fucking. He'll just put like the liquid little bit and the color will change.
Yeah.
And yours one like water tanky will get over there. The color won't change. You're just looking like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
Chemistry was, I think, the only subject which now I think is interesting.
Yes.
But it was taught in the most mundane, boring way possible.
I think you know how they should start chemistry. They just show them an episode of Breaking Bad.
Done.
And then
Done.
start.
Yeah.
Everyone just shaving their head and coming to class. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Like,
say my name.
I'm the danger.
Yeah.
But yeah, Polytechnic, that was the funny things. Like, you know, they were the real veterans, you know.
Yeah.
That was true. Okay, where did we start the topic? We started
with the camera.
Nikon, we came off here. But yeah, you had a story to tell.
No, I just took a work trip and probably my last work trip.
Woo! Full-time comedian. Incoming.
Gun fittings. Yeah, ass on fire. But
we are like the Polytechnic comics, if you think about it.
Polytechnic of comics. We are veterans.
Yeah, because if you think about Polytechnic students and comedians who really pretend like, oh, this is an art form, they had same behavior.
Yeah.
They do a lot of practical. Nobody recognizes them for this shit they do. You know?
They're doing all the low-lying tasks.
Yeah,
they're not
exactly.
as charismatic as a viral comic.
Exactly. So somehow one thing similarity is all the comedians who think like comedy is an art form and all the Polytechnic comics, all of them come from lower middle class.
Yeah.
You know, they're fine. It's none of them went to international school.
Oh shit, dude! Some deep cut you are.
Yeah, it's like the true. Every comedian that's too honest about art form is the same.
Yeah.
Very similar upbringing. They don't have long hair.
Yeah. No goatee.
It's always like, you know what, they were like,
these are the guys who finally make it and they shoot their special in a suit. Like they're going to some wedding reception.
And it's not even, it's not designer. They design in chickpet or something.
Yeah.
It's not like a...
It is a Raymond's may say, Nalla or tailor.
Nalla tailor. I know. It's a proper, I feel that.
And the tailor will give you some 80s cut and saying, sir, latest fashion. The pleats will go down from here.
What do you mean the pants are boot cut? Sir, latest fashion, sir. After Amitabh Bachchan, you're only wearing this pants.
Sir, but look at this. If you wear the boot cut, you won't have to spend money on the shoes.
Yes.
Shoes are not visible. Holy shit. The collars are coming till your shoulder
They're coming till here. They're like, sir, with this thing, you should get like a handlebar mustache.
Oh.
And your side lock should be so thick. That's when this attire will look good.
Then you go to a 5-star hotel and the guy is like, kya dekh rahe ho? Gaadi ka darwaza khola. You're like that Darban Singh.
No. You're like, bhai, turban bhul gaye kya? But yeah, whatever, coming back. So yeah, work. Finally, become a full-time comic in another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Last trip. How does it feel?
Last trip.
This is your last dance.
Yeah, my oof. Like this is. If my work.
Can Michael Jordan do it again?
Yeah. If my trip was the last dance trip.
Yes.
I was maybe Scottie Pippen. Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey, no man, Scottie Pippen is damn good. Okay.
Scottie Pippen is damn good, but he's not MJ.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But he is the second best player.
Yeah, he's the second best player. Also, there's no Scotty without Michael, and there's no Michael without Scotty. As
Michael said in the last episode, where he says the last match. If you've seen the last episode, I just rewatched it recently, so I remember it's fresh. So this is the last match they're facing. I think Utah Jazz. I forgot. I think that's the
last match.
Sixth match of the championship.
The 102-degree fever match.
No, not that. This is the sixth season.
Oh.
And
okay.
the last.
Yeah.
Match.
This is the non-championship season.
No. This is the sixth time they're gonna win it.
Okay.
It's in the last episode. And Scottie Pippen had a very bad back pain. His back was damn stiff. Okay.
Right.
And the score is 3-2. And
Utah Jazz have won 3 times.
No, 2.
Oh,
Michael, Bulls have 3. If they 6th game, it's happening in Utah. If they win it, they win the championship 4-2.
Yeah.
But if they lose, it goes to 7th game, and no team has won the 7th game in the away team. Away. This thing.
So 7th game was in Utah.
So 6th game is also in Utah. So they're playing, okay. And before the game, Michael Jordan realizes that Scottie Pippen has a stiff back.
Yeah.
So he comes on the ground first. He takes a dunk. Scottie Pippen does a dunk. He gets it like.
He lands. I remember now.
He goes like that. Okay. And then immediately gets substituted. He goes inside. They're doing some technique. They give him painkiller and all. And then Scottie Pippen comes back. But the commentators talk like, I think it's over for Scottie. What are the Bulls? Can the Bulls have a chance without Scottie Pippen? And Michael Jordan is like, bro, I was also exhausted. It's like, I've been on the road. I 6 Champions League. I was mentally and physically exhausted. And Scottie Pippen comes back. And they're like, whoa,
Scotty's back was stiff. I took that personally.
Scottie comes back, okay, and they're playing. And then they ask Scottie, like, were you a decoy or were you like, why were you like, and Scottie Pippen like, I was a decoy the whole game. They didn't have any clue.
Oh shit.
So Scottie was not supposed to do anything. Just be on the ground.
If
you get free, you get like
now I remember.
So
and they kept covering him.
They kept covering him for some reason because it's Pippen, right? They're like, hey, don't leave Pippen. But he was a decoy. But then they win the 6th championship and they're going in the bus. Okay, so Mike is smoking a cigar.
Still, Phil Jackson is the coach.
It's the 6th championship. They just won it. They have got the trophy. They're celebrating, and then Michael is like, bro, when Scottie got injured, that scared the shit out of me. And that's how much he wanted him in the team. Like that's how. So when you say Scottie Pippen, this whole story was to tell you're the Scottie Pippen. Very important.
No, but the
institution. I don't know why am I talking like a HR.
The trip was not like last dance at all. We did nothing. We didn't. But the thing was my company, the corporate travel rules, they don't allow us to book the train, which is the most convenient thing. I can go to KR Puram 5 minutes and then climb the train.
But you had to go to the airport.
I had to fucking go to the airport. Now there's Aero India show was happening.
So you had to go through earlier.
So we had booked 11 a.m. flight. They kept because 11 a.m. is no flight time at that time. So they preponed the flight to 7 a.m. And everyone's saying a lot of flights got preponed. So airport security check and all will be massively crowded. So reach the airport by 5. So I had to, and then I'm like, I don't want to take the cab.
And you didn't have check-in luggage?
No, I just had my backpack. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So fucking I drove the car.
So you left at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I left at 4 a.m., reached the airport at 5, walked to the terminal, got inside and went to the gate. Check, does this happen to you? I get in the flight, I have the window seat. Okay, and I'm the last person to board the flight.
Nice.
Yeah, because I was eating idli and I could see the boarding gate. I'm like, I'm not boarding with these uncles.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, so
you always do that.
Yeah, I finished my idli and they said last call. Then I went and stood. I was right there. So we went and me and my colleague, we went and stood. I went and it was my window seat. My seat is F, the window seat. The 2 guys are already sitting.
They're supposed to come out.
Yeah, fucking, you know what they did? I was like, hey, I'm seated over there. This guy does, like, you know, the motion of starting to get. And
from here, the leg moves here.
And then he did this and the middle guy was like this. I'm like, have you seen me, bitch? Like, how am I'm supposed to go over him like that?
Well, that someone got a very good question. I go like dick to face or bum to face? Do you enter?
Both are dangerous. I'll tell you why. Because if you go bum to face, right, and the jeans slides, they can see your butthole. Okay.
But aren't you wearing a shirt? I'm pretty sure you're not tucked in.
Yeah, I'm not tucked in. I'm wearing a shirt. But if you have to go that way, you have to hold the seat in front.
Yes.
But that guy's already sitting.
Yes, so you're very close to his head.
I can pick the lice of his hair.
Correct.
That's how close I am.
But also, but I would always take bum to face. Because dick to face is like I'm entering and if I'm like, because my knees are knocking his knees.
Yeah. Okay.
And if something happens, I could come awfully close to that guy.
Yeah.
Like if
your knee hits, then you automatically has reflex.
This.
Yeah, you reflex.
I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if I'm going bump to face, even if he hits the back of my knee, I'll bend. But my bump is against his face. It's his loss.
Why do we need to do any of this?
Oh, yeah, that I agree. Of course, he should get out.
But I agree.
In an ideal world,
Go bum to face. But
I would say go bum to face.
The problem with bum to face is the first seat is easy.
Of course. Because he goes sideways.
Yeah, he goes sideways.
So it's like,
you go inside.
It's like bum to shoulder.
Yeah. The second one, you have to grab this person's
the
seat
seat in front.
If you don't grab the seat, right, you're going bum to face and you don't grab the seat. If that person's feeling uncomfortable, then you sort of manage with your core power.
Yes.
And if you slip a little bit,
you're on his lap. You're on his lap.
I don't want
What have you tried the third one though? There's the third one. There is like not fully front and back, sideways. You have one hand on his seat, one hand on the guy in front, and then you're entering like sideways.
Oh,
some people try that.
Yeah.
Like they put pressure on this seat and they put supporting hand here, and they enter like sideways.
No.
Where like you're still bum to face, but you're like sideways, not
correct. You're like semi of 35 degree angle.
Like one bum cheek gets more priority on the face. Like the second bum is not getting that. So mostly, that is also a little tricky though.
But then if you're going that kind of sideways, then at the end, right in front of his face, you have to turn and do a twirl and sit down.
You know what's my biggest this thing whenever they do, because I don't like that, because they put awful pressure on your chair when they go in.
Yeah.
At that time, have you ever had that underlying feeling to just press the seat button, just go back? Imagine they put pressure and they go like, bro, that jerk is pretty annoying. I'm just saying that feeling is there.
Yeah.
If I can just press this one button right now, you go a little back.
Fuck. No, that would be a great prank. But I would only do it if it's
to
someone
a friend.
I know.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't do it to a stranger.
Yeah.
Or I would pretend I'm asleep like, oh, sorry. I've not done that. These are the devil thoughts in my head. You never had devil thoughts in a flight? You never wanted to?
Dude, my devil thoughts come in the form of poisonous gases.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, I release.
Oh, so you are that, like, okay, got it.
If someone's being annoying, 2-3 times it has happened.
You're like more the German poison, the German warfare.
Yeah.
You're like a little... I am more like the American and British. Just cause pain. Physical pain. Not like, like annoy someone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. What have you done? Have you been annoying to someone on purpose? Like, it's usually
friends,
retaliation.
yes. And if there is I wanna, how do I put this? I'm the kind of guy, if someone was being a bitch to me, I would definitely give them the cold shoulder. Like, just like, I don't give a fuck about whatever your feelings are. I like that kind of person, but it takes a lot. Like, they have to be really...
Yeah.
In the flight, I'm just like I don't like it when... The thing that you just said, when you're like, you want to go in and they don't get up.
And how am I supposed to go, dude?
Yeah.
Like, this... 2018, the distance between two seats, I read about it. Indigo only had 33 inches. Now it is 26 inches.
Yeah, because they go at the accumulator, they can add another seat.
They added 6 seats like that. One row.
One row, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, one row.
They made one row and added. Even in 2018, I could not have gone in.
Bro, they don't care. The whole thing is you're kind of the minority here, because as we know it, the more Indians are getting smaller and smaller.
What do you mean?
Like in general in height, like if you would, like the average Indian height is now 5'1" or 5'2".
What?
Yeah,
really?
like the male height is
when
reduced.
we were growing up, it was 5'5.5" for a man,
5'5", 5'6"
for a
girl.
lady.
Now, if you go to any 2-tier cities, you look at the fully grown male. They're shorter than me. I'm like, bro, how am I Shaquille O'Neal over here? Like, no, I'm not saying all of them, but I've seen a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Like, really tight. Like,
keeping up with the Chicago Bulls. Dennis Rodman. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, look at all your Urban Clap employees who come home.
That is racist. Most of them come from one part of the country.
No, but most of them are coming from 2-tier, and I'm telling you, they're shrinking. Somehow.
Yeah, you think?
Yes, I am. Like
India is a smaller country.
Yeah, everything's they've just becoming smaller. But the Indigo, that I totally understand. They fucking Indigo is peak asshole, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what? In India, that's what works.
Yeah, it works because
they're like, I'll give you cheap tickets. We will be on time.
Yeah, that's all. These two things will give you.
Nothing else.
And if you pre-order your meals, we'll give you a jungly sandwich.
Oh my god, one of the worst sandwich ever. I've never had something that's so cold and so bad.
Dude, the tarmac is made of the material that you get from the bread.
Yes.
That's how fucking rough.
It's one of the worst bread ever.
There is more friction on that bread.
Like an Iyengar bakery bread is better.
Iyengar bakery bread is brilliant.
Compared to that, any day. It's like the worst. And I don't know, like the cabbage was grown like last year or something. that you put in that is like, chew it. No, let me see.
Somehow the coleslaw inside that sandwich feels like someone else consumed coleslaw and spit it out.
Conundrum, coleslaw.
Coleslaw, hey. Yeah. Also, by the way, I wanted to correct. I didn't want to correct you then, but I'll do it now because you're not so attached to that word right now. Conundrum does not mean trend. Conundrum means puzzle. I'm puzzled.
Oh, really?
The conundrum is...
I didn't know.
Do you save the person who's dying or do you save the person?
The conundrum is the...
What is the conundrum? That is the conundrum.
Okay. I'm sorry. Apologies. No. Thanks for correcting me though right now. You could have corrected me back then itself. I was not attached to the word. I just said the word.
No, you were...
you waited like a fucking toxic ex-girlfriend and like when I pointed out, I'll bring it back. No. That's what you did. You know what? Like a fucking when I bring it... Let you know what? Let him go. When he brings up something, that's when I'll throw. Oh, by the way...
Pile up the charges.
Yeah, exactly. You're like a fucking worst, dude. Just becoming more and more German, okay? With everything is very passive-aggressive. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's just the way you said it. Like, oh, by the way, since we're on the topic.
Yeah.
And thank God you brought it up. Otherwise, fucking people in the comments are like, Anand, do you even know the meaning of conundrum? And I would look like a fucking dumb fuck.
No, you know what? I thought about it. I let it slide. Then I thought about the comment section. Then I didn't want them to club me with you.
Oh. So he's the retard. I'm not.
No, I knew it. He didn't. So I just wanted to be that guy. No, so this was a very weird flight, dude.
No, but the flight thing that I don't like, Bangalore to Chennai flight is, I think, one of the stupidest decisions that you can ever make.
Yeah.
Especially if you're flying out of Bangalore.
Unless you live near the airport and you're going to a place near the airport.
Yeah, if you live in Hebbal or like that side of the city, okay, I get it. Even then, from Hebbal, Majestic is not that far.
But
all Vande Bharats, by the way, all Vande Bharats leave in the morning where there's literally half an hour you can reach the station.
Correct.
And there is no like check-in and luggage and all this shit. If the train is at 6 o'clock, you can reach at 5:55.
Yeah.
And you can still get in.
Yeah.
So and all these things that, dude, you left at
no security check-in.
No security check-in. 4 o'clock you left.
Yeah.
5 o'clock you reach the airport. 7 o'clock is the flight. You reach by 8 o'clock. You get out of the airport by 8:15.
8:30 we got out of the air.
That's literally 4.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
A Vande Bharat at 8 o'clock at KR will reach Chennai Central at 12:30.
Correct.
Which is still 4.5 hours. So like, tell me the time thing. You have not gained time. You just lost your sleep.
Yeah, I've lost. Not only have I lost sleep, I've also the effort to get into a plane in Bangalore airport. Especially I drove myself. I parked myself in that P4 parking.
Yes.
Then it's like a 1.5 kilometer walk. Then I walk. Then the 6 security checks happen.
Exactly.
Then you wait. Then you get onto the bus. Then you get to the plane. You get out from the plane. Then you walk.
So much.
Chennai airport is again 1 kilometer.
Yes.
So then you walk 1 kilometer. You come to the baggage claim. You come outside. Now Chennai airport is where the cabs. Now I get that guy with the board,
I think that's why they send you by flight, because a guy holding a name at a train station, they'll just judge you. No, like if there's a guy holding a name at the station. Aditya Nataraj.
Bro, he's traveling by train. You don't need to give him that much
exactly,
respect. Yeah, he's not.
He's like, sir, remove the cap, sir, please. I'm at the MGR Center. You don't need to wear the cap here. No, but one more
Before
thing.
Entering the station, he's removing his. His uniform
like if you're going
wearing normal clothes.
That's not. If you're going to the airport, the clothing is brown.
Yeah.
No, sorry. If you go to the station,
in airport it's white.
It's white. If you go to the station, it's brown.
But Chennai,
just try to fit in.
So usually the person who picks you up, they in Chennai, what happens? I've done this for 10 years, right? So they just come. They're like, "Vanga sir," and mostly the drivers repeat. I know them. I've come so many times. So the number I got sent for the driver, I'm like, "Oh, it's already stored. I know this guy." So he came out. He's like, "Sir, construction is going on where the cars used to be parked. It used to be you come out, you go cross the road." You have a coffee on the way and you cross the road. That's where the car is. You
Correct.
Get down.
Yeah. Chennai
now that extra construction is happening there. They're constructing some Bangalore style outlets or whatever.
Okay.
So now you have to take a buggy to the Aero building. You know where the metro station is?
Yeah.
And the line for the buggy is like.
And how far is that? 1 kilometer?
That's like another 1 kilometer. That's the end of the airport.
And also the one thing that I wanted to talk about the train and airport thing is, in Vande Bharat you get in and it's still 4.5 hours. The time is the same, but I'll tell you how it's different. You get to sleep for that 4.5 hours.
Exactly. You sit in one place.
As soon as you sit in, you just tell the guy, don't bring me food.
Yeah.
Don't disturb me, I'm going to pass out. And he won't bug you up after that. And you could but in airport, everywhere, even though it's 4.5 hours, you just keep traveling to different places.
Yeah, by the time you're so tired, you sit in the flight, especially Bangalore Chennai flight, you're like, ooh, and you'll close your eyes.
And 30 minutes, you're like, we're going to land now.
Yeah, and dude, when the pilot was making the announcement, we were boarding, he's like, the weather is mostly clear.
Yeah.
However, there is some cloudy weather we see in Chennai. So the landing might be a little bit delayed. I'll let you know. And literally, I closed my eyes open. It's like, we're preparing for descent. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What happened? And I went to Chennai, fucking sun everywhere. Where was the cloud?
I think it was just like, you said like there's a little bit of cloud in Chennai.
No depression in Bay of Bengal. Hey, I brought the depression of Bay of Bengal joke again.
Yeah, the depression in Bay of Bengal.
So I reach, then we take this shitty buggy where you're supposed to keep your suitcases behind. So buggy can only carry like 7 people.
6 people, man.
6-7 people.
And then the last part is for the luggages.
Yeah, but everyone has luggages. In a resort, when you go in a resort, the buggies have a separate luggage has a separate buggy.
Yeah,
and the passengers go as like with a drink in their hand.
Like they're going to the Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. At the reception, when they check in, they get the strawberry juice.
Yes.
So they're drinking that and they're going. Here, it's all uncles. Everyone's irritated. Early morning flight. Everyone's dying to get home. So many people have booked Uber. They're already talking to the Uber guy who's standing at that pickup point.
Jesus.
So you sit in the buggy and
the Uber is not supposed to come here.
Uber is not supposed to come here anymore.
Here.
No. Only personal cars. White number plates can come. Uber pickup point is there, which is smart. Except I don't want to be in that group.
Yeah.
So we go there, we climb the stairs, we get to the car, then...
It's a fucking hell for a guy who's a little old or little like walking problems or something.
Yeah, my colleague, he's older than me and he has twins who are like 1-year-olds.
Okay.
So he barely sleeps ever.
Yeah.
He was hoping he was like, yaar, train mein aate to kitna aaram se
so ke aa jate.
Yeah, but
you know what? I would have been like, I think you are at a position in your life where you make money.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you know what? Don't book the flight for me. I'll come and train. I'll pay $1,000 and I'll come. They won't allow that also.
It's not qualified. It's as their employees, they don't want you to go in it. But fucking, here's the thing.
You know what you do? Go take a train, go to MGR, take a cab, go to the airport, and then they'll come pick up you.
No, the thing is, I'm a junior level employee, right?
Really?
I mean, kind of mid-level employee. I'm talking about junior.
Really? I'll just keep asking really where you reveal the actual. Actually, I'm just the CEO of the company.
No,
really? I own the company. Really? I mean, I
was the first promoter of the company.
Really? We were on Shark Tank. You just keep saying really where you reveal the truth.
So the thing
But yeah, junior level employee is like the worst thing that you can say. You've been in this company for what, 10 years?
12 years.
12 years. You're really the junior level.
No, I'm not junior level.
What is the conundrum here, Aditya? Boom! Use it right. Yeah.
Oh, shit. This is when it's like now it's like too toxic.
That's it. I'm not gonna let you slide with that. Like, you know, I know you're a humble guy, but that like really junior level.
No,
that's like me going to JB and saying, yeah, I'm just an open micer. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking let you slide with that. Was a junior level employee.
Let me rephrase. Not a junior level employee, but I'm talking about like VPs and senior directors and
yeah, they are like the top, like fucking the creme.
So those guys can go to the travel. Corporate travel portal guys, whatever, they're like, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want, right?
Oh, they can bypass.
They're like, so my new boss, who's like a VP level guy, who has just joined the company.
But aren't you the fuck you everyone kind of guy if you don't like them?
I am, but this is corporate policy. I need to get refunded, right? So they will only refund a flight.
They will only refund a flight.
Yeah, I know train is cheap,
but
you know,
you don't want to go
with your colleagues. Yeah, I don't want to be the only guy. But then we found out our new VP, who's probably like hired for 4 crores a year or whatever, he was like, yeah, fuck that shit. I live in Kerpuram. I'm taking, and we haven't met him. He took the train.
Oh my God. You reached the meeting, he's fresh as a bird.
Yeah,
and his food was better.
His food was better. He came like this.
Yeah, and you guys are just like sleep.
He sat in the train like padayappa.
And you know what? Even if it's expensive, fucking $1,500 and $1,600, you'll get a Vande Bharat executive.
Yeah, executive.
Which is like royal treatment properly.
Yeah, you get
a big chair with a big sofa.
The products are not expired that they're giving you.
The food is hot. Your food is hot.
Yeah.
Everything is better, you know, Vande Bharat compared to flight to Chennai.
But the entire journey, we were only like, dude, don't worry. we are going there. We're going to live in ITC Chola.
Okay. You're thinking like that.
Take some rest.
Yes.
It's all cool.
Junior level employee in ITC Chola. Junior level. Never want to leave you for that.
Dude, when I used to go alone, I used to stay in Kalyan Home Hotel. Okay.
What is this hotel?
Kalyan Home Hotel.
I don't know.
That
this.
Hotel Kalyan. It's in Perangalur.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
this.
it's near Vandalur.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's near Vandalur Zoo.
Okay.
That was 2,700 a night. This was when I didn't have a company credit card.
Oh, okay.
So I had to pay upfront, and I can't pay for these companies. I didn't have a credit card.
Now you have a credit card. You can just swipe and you can just.
Yeah, I have an American Express credit
nice.
card. Yeah.
Great.
So I was thinking.
So you're gonna lose that in March.
Yeah, I'm not using it anyway, right? I only use it for company expenses.
Okay, cool.
The one thing is, because of them, I stay in ITC Chola, and the points are built to my personal ITC.
Nice. Good, understand.
What do you call loyalty points?
Oh, okay. All the benefits.
All the benefits.
So even after you quit the company, you can go. You'll get
for 1 year. I'm still ITC Culinary member.
Oh, nice.
So we fucking went to the hotel, but because the flight has gotten preponed, we are way early for check-in.
Oh my god.
So we have to sit there, literally in the lobby, and it is Chennai. You can't take a walk because you'll sweat your ass off.
Chennai. Why do you want to take a walk in Chennai?
Yeah, dude. One second.
What happened? You didn't press record?
No.
How was the doubt?
I'm checking if battery died or something. Happened.
No, battery wouldn't have died. It's charging. Maybe memory.
Yeah, memory. It's going.
It's going. Okay,
so
cool. You scared me there. Fucking after 45 minutes.
No, it was a good episode. So I went and then they were like, "Sir, sorry, we are trying to get the rooms as soon as possible."
Yeah.
And but you can help yourself to the buffet.
You're in ITC.
I'm in ITC.
Oh, they're preparing your room.
Yeah, our room is not supposed to be given to us until 1.
Oh yeah, the check-in timings.
Yeah, sometimes.
If it's empty, they will give it to you.
Yeah, but this is like morning 9 a.m. dude.
Yeah.
And people are still like cleaning the room and stuff.
Yes.
So finally, before the room.
Oh yeah, they offer you that. Since you're early, you can go to the breakfast buffet.
Yeah, take the breakfast.
Yeah, I know.
And
that's the beauty of this 5-star, because even when you're early, they try to come with solutions for you.
Oh, dude, they in the morning stand-up calls that they have, the floor manager comes and says, "We are not about customer satisfaction. We are going for customer delight."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus, I've never heard that word.
Yeah, fuck,
no,
dude.
They never use that word in Oyo.
Oh, you should read some Zomato reviews of fancy restaurants. The people think because it's a fancy restaurant, they can't call the food good or bad. They have to be like, "It was delightful."
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Their customer service was actually customer delight.
Yeah, I think that's what you're paying for in this ITC Chola. You're not paying for the room.
Yeah.
You're paying for the people.
You're paying for them to understand that you're business people, you work night shift. They cover everything. My colleagues go there, order for ergonomic pillows, they get their mattress changed, they ask for standing fans.
Ergonomic pillow they get, Jesus
They
Christ.
get magic remote for the TV, they get a Chromecast, even if they're staying for 2-3 days. So these guys know how to use
exploit that. I'm like the exact opposite. Like I remember I did a show in Delhi. They put me in JW Marriott in Delhi, which is next to the airport. It's like one of the most royal this thing. I get put in my room, like the chappal that they gave me, I tore it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's okay, I'll just walk out barefoot. I would never thought of picking up the call and asking for another one.
Why would you?
Dude, all the towels that they post, I only use 2 towels out of all the towels.
Yeah.
The hand towel and the main towel.
If you're staying for 3 days, so the thing is, when you use the towel, if it's on the floor, they'll clean it. If you hang back the towel on any place, then they're like, oh, he's planning to reuse it.
Ooh.
So you don't.
I don't even know these.
Drop the towel.
I will never, like the whole thing is, I will never drop a towel, even if I'm done with it.
What do you mean? Like on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we don't because our dads have beaten us.
Beat the shit out of me. Like I will never drop a clothing on the floor.
But the average Indian mentality is, मैंने पैसा दिया है, तू मेरा टट्टी भी उठाएगा. That's the attitude with which people go.
No, but I'm saying I wouldn't even like if you didn't tell me, I would have never come to this point. On my own.
Yeah,
I would never thought like.
The only time I call them is sometimes they don't keep the brush and toothpaste automatically there. So I call, say, can I get dental kit?
Yeah.
They're like, sir, we are coming.
We are coming.
No, you can take time.
They're like someone. The moment you call, someone just press the code right there. Room number 317 dental kit.
We have DEFCON 12. DEFCON 12, guys. It is an emergency for hospital. Like, especially if
you can imagine like a gangster scene in the back. One guy is like tied.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to put the dental kit. The Taj guy is with the gun going like, what? I'm sorry, I was watching the series called...
Don't do guns back hand tied hostage with Taj.
Oh yeah.
With any other hotel, please.
No, what I meant was I was recently watching the series called
Never forget.
Ozark. Have you seen Ozark?
Jason Bateman.
Yeah, Jason Bateman. So I was watching that. It's a pretty nice, pretty good series though.
When it came out, it was like the top series of that time.
Yeah, it actually very well. I just recently found out about it.
It's set in Arkansas.
Yes. Then Southern Texas. And very nice. Like the episode starts off with nothing. Like one episode, they set up the premise so beautiful. And it's a very, like I'm in like 6th episode or something now in the first season. Pretty good. Like, but what I was trying to say, like in that, he fucks up with the cartel. And he has like a day job where he has a family and he's like very living nicely. He's a proper American citizen.
Yeah.
And then you find out that he's involved with the cartel. Oh. And his friends get murdered in front of him. That's how the first episode starts. Because his friends have been skimming money.
From the poster of the show, I did not imagine
I'll just tell you the first episode, dude. It's such a funny thing. This guy is in the office. He's a little suspicious about his wife. They've been married. They have 2 kids. One kid is like 12, 13, 15 and the other kid is like 9. So they're a proper American family. First episode, he's like his friend. They're both the co-owners of a firm.
Okay.
And they are planning to buy a bigger office.
Right.
And it's like, I'm telling you, this is the best office, this is the best deal. You're getting corner office, you're getting all this shit, okay? So you're like, okay, it's life. And then he gets a mail where he finds a sex tape of his wife. His wife is cheating on him with some...
Why do I have a feeling you've told me this before?
I think maybe I have.
Yeah, very interesting.
So then you realize he's already pissed. He's like, he's angry at his wife for so long. And then one day he gets a call, bro, come here. This guy wants to meet you. He's like, oh, so his boss, like the guy he launders money for, like makes it white.
Oh,
that guy calls him.
Okay.
And they are having a meeting and Jason Bateman shows up like, what happened, dude? Is everything okay? Like, dude, I will never steal your money. I'm telling you. I've always been nice to you. I know what you do. But he finds out that his friend, his co-owner of the thing, has been skimming money from him about like $6 to $7 million. So they punish him like that. They're like, okay, you don't fucking skim money of a cartel owner.
Yeah.
So they shoot him, everyone in front of him.
This is the first episode.
He shoots everyone in front of him, and they put his body in a barrel of acid. And he's about to shoot. Jason Bateman is like, I'm going to kill your wife and kids also. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I've seen it in the trailer. He's like, I have $3.7 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then he tells like, I have an idea where I can not just return your $8 million, I can make you fucking $500 million in another 3 years. I have this brilliant plan. So he just comes up with this and is like, you know what? I trust you. Because you know what? You didn't flinch. Others I could tell that they flinched. I knew they were fucking up. So that's how the series starts. Wow. Now whatever the idea is, he's supposed to execute that, but the idea is not. It's a bullshit idea. He's bluffing.
Just to prolong the moment.
Yes, he just prolonged the murder. He didn't know what to come with. He just said some nonsense. Now he has to make that idea happen in this southern Arkansas, where he's sitting uptown, very nice place. Yeah. He has to move to this really redneck area and then make money there where every business is dying.
So that's why the name Ozark. I got it. Ozark National Park is nearby.
Yes,
I've been there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's a 7,800 mile shoreline.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I can make business, something like. So I'm on the 5th episode, but pretty intense, pretty good though. Very nice.
I think this was one of the early Netflix originals.
Yes, maybe I think
first few.
Yeah, I think so. Because very well made. Like it is adult, but the adult is used very.
Yeah.
Like what do you call that? Very judiciously.
Oh,
it's not adult for being adult. Like tits everywhere and all this thing.
I got it.
It's like Sopranos.
It is fully done.
Yeah. Sopranos. Even if there's a naked chick dancing, it's like it's a titty bar.
Yeah.
Of course, there's gonna be naked
It's incidental. Yeah, that's not what it is about.
It's not like the camera is on her tits and then coming to the hero's face.
Yeah.
They have not done that shit or not. So that's what I was saying about the Taj thing. When it came to my head, that was the thing. Imagine like the code red, some guys on the back just.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the dental kit. Fuck, I butchered it. Sorry.
No, I got it.
Such a long journey for that.
No, but the show sounds interesting. But here's the thing. When you go to these 5-star buffets, right? Especially this ITC, dude, I'm telling you, FOMO word was invented while someone was at a buffet.
Why? How come?
Dude, there is a paratha corner.
Okay.
Then there is a chole bhature corner.
Yes.
Then there is a omelette station.
Yeah.
Then there is a dosa uttapam point.
Everything like readily made.
Ready. Along with that, the what do you call the?
The usual like the sausages, the eggs,
eggs, scrambled eggs, the fruits. There is pongal, there is upma, there is
all the ones that can be prepared in large.
Yeah, vada. There is a Chinese section. There is rice. There is noodles. There is one bao stand, veg bao,
Yeah.
Then there is this old oats porridge, congee.
Yes, the oats porridge. Then there's watermelon juice.
Then there is a juice corner.
Yes.
Then there is a what do you call thela type thing that has been kept where they serve chai point.
Yes. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because this is like the road, right?
Yeah.
This.
And then they have a place for butter. They have a place for this. You can add everything that you want is there.
Yeah, and you can order coffee on the table.
Yes, you can order coffee on the table.
Then there is a bakery section.
Yeah.
That has like blueberry Danish, the croissants, the French toasts. Then there are these desserts.
There's just so much that you don't even know what you want to have.
Yeah, what will you have?
Yeah.
So it takes the regular travelers. You can see that they've restricted themselves to 2 toasts, little bit scrambled eggs, some fruits.
And then you see this one Indian family that's like staying here for half a day.
You know who has come here because their son just started earning and said, "Mommy, Daddy, go."
Yeah, you can totally tell.
Dude, first plate.
It's like their plate
First of N number of plates that they take. Like 5 plates on the table. This will have the English breakfast section.
Yeah.
This is the dosa idli. And this is the paratha.
I totally know what you're talking about. Generally, it'll be a couple where the auntie is wearing a sari and she doesn't know where to start.
Yeah.
And the husband is like...
And the husband finds out what is in that cloche 1 second before her, but acts like... Idu vandu upma. I'm like, you just found out, bitch. Don't talk down to her.
Yeah, that's true. So everything is there. They're like, okay, what is this? Oh, watermelon. Okay, got it. It's very well behaved.
Yeah, very well behaved, overly friendly. Sorry,
the eggs are hot. The eggs are kept in like those salt, like crystal salt.
What an observation!
And eggs are like a mystery gift that you just found out.
Yeah, the salt is hot, so all the boiled eggs are still hot. But you gotta peel it yourself. But if you tell them to peel it, they will come peel it for you.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That royal treatment, you're like, that's what you're paying for.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
you're not paying for the room. You think that you're paying for the room because it's just that when you entered this void, you realize that you don't even have to pick up anything.
So even there, they see your room number.
Yes.
Okay. There are 3 sections there. One is an apartment section.
Okay.
Which is for people who are staying for a month.
I know. I got
then there is the regular section.
How much do you think they pay for the month?
It's 25,000 a night.
The apartment guys also.
Yeah. It's corporate booking. I've stayed in that apartment for a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a 1-bedroom apartment properly. There is a kitchenette. I've brought eggs and made omelette for myself there because I used to work night shifts. But
no, I've also stayed in these rooms, but I've stayed for like an hour, like not a 1 BHK. It was like a suite. It was during COVID and it was like on ridiculously cheap rates.
Yeah.
So we booked it like one for 4 people for $7,000.
That's crazy.
For a night. Yeah. And it was a birthday night. We were like, bro, it was Hilton. And it was like ridiculously cheap on booking.com. And we went to the hotel. We were the only ones.
Yeah, of course, because people are scared to stay in hotels.
Yeah, exactly. So we booked a suite where there walk in, there's a kitchen on the right, and then you go in, there's like a lobby area where you can sit and talk. And then there's you open
foyer.
foyer. And then you open the fucking door and
they're so thoughtful. They even keep umbrellas in one stand there.
Dude, it's like they have like, if you book it for 4, they have like those footwear. But they have like in 4 or 5 sizes.
Yeah. You can pick what you want.
Which one you want. It's like that's how much they have thought it through.
Yeah. Even the iron box. There are 2 that you have. One is that temperature sensitive steaming one for like ladies to press their lehenga and shit. And the other one which you used to get in canteen.
And you'll see the heavy. Even the iron boxes are fucking heavy. It's not on lightweight.
They are the industrial.
Yeah. It's like fucking. You see that. So I've experienced it. But yeah, continue. You were saying something.
No, I was just saying I'm hogging. You start with your thing.
No, I think we're done. Now I will talk next time.
So sorry, dude.
No, what the fuck? We spoke about Nikon and all, bro.
Yeah.
Today offer a great start. I mean, by the way, your story entered after 30th minute mark. We entered your story out of the 30 minutes. We were
Really?
talking about something else.
Yeah.
I think so. But no, 1 hour, we are trying to cap it.
Yeah, we're trying to cap it at one. Anyway, no one is watching. But last few episodes, some uptick.
Yeah, bro.
My genius clickbaity thumbnails.
yeah. Well, the Bob Marley dog was fucking hilarious. I
Yeah.
looked at it, I'm like, that's funny.
I found also that photo of a dog that looks like my Bob Marley.
Yeah, it looked pretty funny. I was like, I laughed a lot about that. But yeah, anyways, I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, but if you want to promote something, because I have recording shows coming up.
I wanna know, bro. I'm not promoting anything.
Okay, so I'm recording 20 minutes of new material for my third soon-to-come flop video. I am going to record in Chennai on the 9th of March at Trinity Studios. Tell your friends if someone lives in Chennai. Adults Only is the name of the show. The links will be in my bio.
Yes.
And on 15th March, if you're in Bangalore, come check out this recording show at Ministry of Comedy. The links will be up soon, but follow me on Instagram, you'll know. And
yes. So he's recording 4 times next month. So please come and watch his show so that he gets the recording and you put out more YouTube videos. And wish you all the success, bro. And this is on the eve of him quitting his job. It's like the
not on the eve, dude.
Around the eve.
Around a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's around the eve of him quitting his job. So you know what? It'll be great if you guys come in and just give a great push. But come on, check out the podcast. The name of the podcast called Elephant Room Podcast. It's on YouTube. It's on all the platforms, guys. It's on everything. It's on Swiggy also. Just watch it if you wanna. And my name is Anand Ratnam.
My name is Aditya Natarajan. This is once again the Elephant Room Podcast. Subscribe. Come back on Wednesdays. Bye.